October is National Movie Month, when the best of the newest movies will be shown at your favorite theaters. Join the world and share the romance, color, adventure, hilarity, excitement, and splendor that spell movies during National Movie Month. Be here in October. It's National Movie Month.
Hi, folks. I'm Rico.
Oh, Nacho.
He's Peppy.
See?
You can find us at the concession stand in the lobby.
Along with all sorts of other tasty goodies.
See? Rico's Nachos, a refreshingly new and different snack discovery. Chock full of high-quality ingredients, crisp, fresh tortilla chips, covered with creamy aged cheddar cheese, topped off with zesty jalapeno pepper rings. Rico's Nachos, out of sight.
Remember, folks, we're the new star at the snack bar. Rico's Nachos, a new taste treat you can't beat.
See? Rico's Nachos, on sale at the snack bar now.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
But done! It's refreshment time!
What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 16 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
You understand? It'll never be over. No! Get us out of here! Get us out of here!
Within this woman's heart is a fear and a longing no man can understand. The savage is loose. It's not a shipwreck picture, although we have a wrecked ship. It's not a jungle picture, although a lot of the action takes place in the jungle. It's a story of survival and isolation, and above all, the need for love that affects everyone. Among all this beauty, there is never-ending menace.
And every Saturday night there was a dance at somebody's house.
The strong survive, the weak die.
How we danced. Around and around under the chandelier.
That's the first law of the jungle, David.
Soon he'll be nothing more than a savage.
Wait!
Not for you!
It's insane.
We're all insane.
Said it was the book of truth. And Adam knew Eve, his wife. And she conceived and bare Cain. And Cain knew his wife. Mother, who is Cain's wife? Who was Cain's wife?
Joined twins called Siamese challenge life at their first breath. History had them as the stuff of myth and symbol. Some tried to achieve such normality as they could. The famous Chang and Ang, the twins of Siamese birth, who gave this congenital abnormality its popular name, married and fathered families. With the increasing sophisticated surgical techniques developed in this century, some twins have been separated and lead normal lives. Others never can. Sisters. They were once one in body, and perhaps one in mind. Danielle and Dominique. One loving, one hating, one innocent, the other... Where does Danielle end and Dominique begin?
I want to report an emergency, a murder.
There was one. Because there was no murder.
Oh, Dominic, it's okay. No, I can't remember.
Go back, try.
No.
Remember.
This is freak.
Freak.
This is freak.
What the devil hath joined together, let no man cut asunder.
It was a violent summer storm. Millions of volts slashed the earth.
That was the worst storm we've had since I was knee-high to a duck.
Folks talked about it and started getting things back to normal. When Mick hit town for his vacation.
Well, it's straight ahead about 5 miles.
But things weren't normal. There were changes.
Oh, Mother bit me. I never saw him bite like that.
Strange, frightful changes. That night, it all started.
Stop doing that.
I'm not doing anything.
This was the night of the crawling terror. American International presents Squirm. They came from everywhere. Millions of writhing, seething creatures oozing out of the mire to feed on human flesh. You sweat, but you don't dare move. Oh, no. Terror grips every nerve in your body. You want to scream, but you can't. Your heart beats so fast, it feels like it's going to burst.
Jerry?
Squirm, a new experience in pure fright.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
The Spook, who sat by the door. The controversial best-selling novel now becomes a shocking screen reality. The story of the first black agent in the CIA.
Whoever they select will be the best-known spy since 007.
Their first mistake was letting him in.
And let me congratulate you on being the first Negro officer in the Central Intelligence Agency.
Their worst mistake was letting him out.
You really want to mess with Whitey? I can show you how.
For 5 years, he was their token Negro.
Freeman, you people must serve.
For 5 years, he kept his cool.
Man, you just don't belong. I think you'd be happier with a mop in your hands. Like your mama.
And in return, they taught him how to spy. How to fight. How to kill. For 5 years, he was the Spook who sat by the door. And then he turned gangs of ghetto kids into a highly trained guerrilla army.
We live off the land. We match technology with spontaneity and improvisation. Men against machines, brains against computers. Now, if you don't think it can work, you check out Algeria, Kenya, Korea, and Annam. Can you dig it?
He turned a summer riot into a revolution.
This is not about hate white folks. It's about loving freedom enough to die or kill for it if necessary.
He turned the American dream into a nightmare. Yesterday, a novel. Today, a movie. The Spook who sat by the door.
And the mayor's office is now air-conditioned, courtesy of the Black Freedom Fighters of Chicago.
The Human Duplicators.
A fiendish conspiracy by the masters of the galaxy to invade our planet with human-like robots programmed to kill.
Yes, Mr. Martin. Androids. Superhuman robots.
You tremble in horror as this android scientist creates electronic brains and with his monster machine duplicates live human bodies.
Do you have any human emotion?
Ardent lovers become mortal enemies when one is duplicated and ordered to hate, to murder. Beware, the person next to you may be a deadly android, a member of this frightening society of robots, geared to destroy you. Beware of these cruel, heartless machines they call androids. You'll freeze with fear as you enter the cold world of the living dead, where terror dwells and horror waits for you. The Human Duplicators.
He's back, the world's most evil man, with a fiendish plan of conquest.
The world has 2 weeks to decide. Obedience to my orders or obliteration.
Once again, the world trembles as the master of evil incarnate threatens to unleash his incredible powers.
Number 3 condenser is overheating.
No matter.
Once again, the dreaded name of Fu Manchu terrorizes all who dare defy him.
A formula. With this, I can control all things and all men. I'm Malin Smith of Scotland Yard.
Father! Dr. Kessler and the girl, they have escaped. They have reached the tunnel.
Excellent. And when the crystals are released into the tunnel, they will die. Flood the tunnels!
Never before seen. Such action, such excitement, as the world's most evil man returns. All new, all thrills, the castle of Fu Manchu.
I take this man till death do us part.
Do you know what'll happen tonight if Papa catches up to us before sundown?
Yeah, nothing. When the wedding is over, the honeymoon begins. And when their honeymoon begins, terror takes over. A nightmare honeymoon. The uninvited guests are fear, fright, and murder.
David, hold me!
I don't understand why they let us stay alive.
No one can know. I don't want anybody to know.
Hang on to me!
It's not enough to be alive.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But the reason you don't understand is that you don't know what it is to be in love. To love someone more than you love yourself, which is what I thought we had.
Where does he live? 9 months they trained me in 50 different ways to kill.
Thank heavens it's only a movie.
I love you. We're gonna have a little game and it's gotta be fun.
No.
Thank heavens it's only a movie.
No, not yet. Don't warn him before I tell you. It's got to be perfect. Don't touch your hair on him!
David!
Please do not see it with someone you love.
Terror,
that rips the screams right out of your throat. Suspense that traps you in a web of shadows and fear.
I expect $50,000 in 2 weeks.
A treacherous journey inside a nightmare of passion and death. A love affair with horror. Blood Mania, a terrifying film experience that explores the twisted souls of insanity. When there is no reality, there is no such word as evil.
You've been after Craig Cooper for years and he won't give you a tumble.
What makes you so hard to get?
A bargain of the flesh made by an ambitious doctor who sought to escape his own past.
I need 50,000.
I know how to get it.
I give, devise, and bequeath the remainder of my estate to my daughter, Gail Waterman.
Come back!
Two sisters, blood sisters. One the victim of a love that was a lie. The other tormented by demons of jealousy and hate. Blood Mania.
I don't want the money. I have you.
A suspense shocker in the psycho tradition. An electrifying tale of intrigue, madness, and death. Come prepared for the shocking climax. The last 15 minutes will jolt you right out of your seat.
Roll on time and tide. Your summer sunlight seems to melt away disguise. Reflects a woman waiting in a young girl's eyes. In a young girl's eyes.
Every girl's summer dream. Lifeguard.
Have you made love with many girls? Hi.
Hi.
Hey, hi. Aren't you a lifeguard down at the beach? Can I buy you a drink?
Did you hear what they say about stewardesses?
Yeah, nurses, and secretaries, and school teachers.
Nobody's better in bed than I am.
No, that's your problem. Wild man Ricky Carlson. The living legend.
Yeah, something like that.
I want to make love with you. Will you stay tonight? You okay?
Yeah, I just swallowed some water.
You're not a kid at the beach anymore.
Oh, I'm doing what I want to do.
Hey man, you're too far out. Come on back. This is a lifeguard.
You're scared I'll make trouble for you.
What are you trying to do? Kill yourself?
Yes!
You're not going to do it on my beach.
How long can you go on being a lifeguard?
Just as long as they'll have me.
Time and tide. Your rolling rhythms are the music of my past. Hard times move slowly, but the good times move so fast. The good times move so fast. Roll on time and tide. Your
every girl's summer dream.
Seems to
Lifeguard.
melt away disguise.
Every man wants to do something big, just once in his life. It's just that most men don't have to hold up a stagecoach, steal a colonel's wife, and trade her for a gun to do it.
Now, what does he want with a Gatling gun?
I never asked him. None of my business.
Of course, if I was to make a guess, say he were planning something big.
Cinema Center Films presents Dean Martin doing something big. To the whole West, in the Western movie that's really something.
Word has it he's planning something big.
Oh, yes. He's planning something big. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Very big.
And I'm gonna take you one by one and put him up to it.
When the U.S. Cavalry fights the U.S. Cavalry, that's really something. When a gang of outlaws holds up stagecoach after stagecoach for nothing, that's really something.
Are you a bandit?
No, ma'am. Just an old cowboy trying to get along.
Hell, honey, I don't care what you call yourself. But if you're after our valuables, I'll tell you now, mine you can't put in a saddlebag.
When a woman takes a man with a gun...
You ain't no guest, honey. You're supper.
What?
You take your turn, Polly, and then you can hold the gun for me. I just love soldiers.
That's really something. But when Dean Martin trades a beautiful woman for a gun, that's really something big.
Well, sir, your wife was taken at Apache Flats. Huh? There was about a dozen of them, mostly Mexican. But the leader, he were no Mex.
What did he say?
He asked Mrs. Morgan how her belly was.
What?
Did belly ever hurt you?
I beg your
Or your head? Or anything?
Then he give her a probe or two. Seemed real pleased. Who seemed real pleased? Baker. Baker, where's a woman? A woman for a Gatling gun. I'm thinking about a woman. Baker, it's been years. I can't remember. I can't even remember what it's like.
Well, Johnny, I'll tell you what it's like. First of all...
I don't want you to tell me. I want to do it.
All right, men, we ride.
Here's to Dean Martin, Brian Keith, Honor Blackman, and Carol White doing something big.
Something big, it's what I'm living for. Yes, it's what I'm living for. Living for.
You good man, Baker. You lovely man.
Well, Chief, thank you.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
John Fane. John Fane stops at bank robberies, train robberies, and killing. Fane and his gang raided the McCandles ranch and kidnapped little Jake McCandles. They held him for $1 million in ransom. They weren't afraid of the Army, and they weren't afraid of the Texas Rangers. And they thought his grandfather, Big Jake McCandles, was dead. He wasn't. It took $1 million kidnapping to bring Big Jake back home to his family, to his son, James.
Good morning, Daddy.
Daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy. Well, son, since you haven't learned to respect your elders, it's time you learn to respect your betters.
His son, Michael.
You hurt?
No.
And to his wife, Martha.
I was wrong. You haven't changed, have you, Jacob McCandles?
Not one bit.
Big Jake took his two sons, a half-blind Apache and a wild dog, deep into Mexico. One way or another, they had to pay off John Fane and his gang.
You got to deliver that box to us. You got to put it right in our hands. Somebody takes that box away from you. We won't be understanding. We won't wait. We won't try again. I'll just send that boy's body back to you in a basket. You understand?
Every cutthroat killer, every two-bit thief tried getting that red box. Instead, they got Big Jake and his two sons.
There's a little 8-year-old boy somewhere out there, scared and lonely and
Probably wondering what's happened to his world. We came here to find him and take him home, alive if possible. Now you understand. Anything goes wrong, anything at all. Your fault, my fault, nobody's fault. It don't matter. I'm gonna blow your head off. It's as simple as that.
So one night in May, Big Jake McCandles had a final showdown with John Fane and his gang.
Who are you? Jacob McCandle.
I thought you was dead.
Not hardly.
This is just the beginning of the wildest, weirdest adventure you've ever seen.
I don't care for playing fair, I'm not the sharing kind.
Now, anything goes. And everything grows. And this is where the fun really began.
I wonder if this makes everything grow. Hey, will you cut it out and leave it alone, huh?
Listen, Freddie boy, if I want to try some of this stuff, just don't you try and stop me, understand?
And try it they did.
Sheriff, we are going to take over this town. Now, first of all, there's going to be a 9 o'clock curfew for all adults.
It's wild. It's way out. It's Village of the Giants.
Whether you like it or not, little man, we're just gonna have to show you what's good for you, that's all.
Maybe we don't like your club either.
You're in it anyway.
See what happens when young rebels explode 30 feet tall. Village of the Giants.
It's that time again, Dugan. In 3 minutes, I'm gone, and this place belongs to you. So move it, baby.
Don't stop,
It started with the Crystal Age. It moved to the Golden Age. And now, welcome to the solid Platinum Age.
Good morning, Los Angeles. It's great to be a winner, and aren't we all?
And this is FM, the motion picture that takes you inside your radio.
To the sound of the hot country band, smooth music shuffling on the dance floor sound.
This is Mother on Q-Sky FM, Los Angeles.
Eric Swan.
What it is this.
We're the #2 station in the second largest market in the United States, and we're not making any money.
For those of you who never knew, for those of you who've never forgotten, for those of you who really don't give it.
The competition might be putting on the Ronstadt concert, but Q-Sky is going to steal it and air it live on FM. Even if the story isn't completely true, it's only because you wouldn't believe what really happens.
We got the best damn station there is. That's not the point. What is? Profits. And what do they care about our audience? What do they care about music? All they care about is money.
The entire staff of Q Sky, Los Angeles, are now going on strike.
FM, featuring the music of America's hottest rock stars, with special concert appearances by Linda Ronstadt and Jimmy Buffett.
Are you listening to Q Sky, my little darlings?
FM, coming at you soon at the speed of sound.
Don't matter, we don't want to go anyway. Come on. Okay, she's gonna burn you.
They ain't gonna catch me now. All they think about is cars. They're not for you. They're just a bunch of small-town car freaks, that's all they are. They've been following me clear across 2 states. 3 states. Sure we'll race. You damn right we'll race. For pinks. Pink slips? You mean for cars? Where to? You name it. Washington, D.C.
After D.C., we'll go on down to Florida. We've got some nice beaches down there.
Is Color Me gone, baby? We ought to get some action soon. We'll need Fred to do a little work on the carburetors and check out the rear end.
I want air conditioning.
I want air conditioning.
Automatic heat.
I don't want automatic heat,
Roll-away bed.
Roll-away bed.
In my back seat.
In my back seat.
I don't like being crowded by a couple of punk road hogs clear across 2 states. If I wanted to bother, I could suck you right up my tailpipe.
Now, this man's dangerous, officer. He passed us on the right a couple of miles back. I swear he's going about 90. He must be on something.
Take it easy, man. You're gonna kill us.
I'm gonna take this right foot, and I'm gonna whop you on that side of your face. And you wanna know something? There's not a damn thing you're gonna be able to do about it.
Really?
Really?
It's funny, isn't it? How everybody in town's afraid of you. But I guess it's a good thing they are. 'Cause if they weren't, they'd hurt the school a lot more than they do now.
What's gonna happen tomorrow is gonna happen, and all your worry in the world isn't gonna change that.
Believe me, I know
education, my nonviolence. The kids, that's all I have left now.
Now, I think of the number of years she's gonna have to carry in her memory the savagery of this idiotic moment of yours. I just go bizarre. The red ones mean stop, right?
Right.
Keeps you on your toes, eh?
Don't you think you better pull up to the intersection?
Just testing you.
You worked with King, didn't you?
Yes.
Where is he?
Dad.
And where's Bob and Jack Kennedy?
Dad.
Not dead, their brains blown out.
I don't care about all that. I just don't want you to go out and commit murder.
Mr. Johnson, when's the last time you cut your hair?
When's the last time you brushed your teeth, sir?
They'll kill you, Billy.
An Indian isn't afraid to die. Don't ever expect a white man to understand that.
Hey, Billy. Not armed. No tricks.
And I know that you're only doing it because of the love you have for the kids. And me.
Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. From the age of lips blowing, come the judgment day of the bloody morning that
Soldier rides away.
Teach me the ways of the white man.
First, you steal a horse.
They're after me with guns, and knives, and fast horses. They're after me with bombs and bribes and fast women. They're gonna tail me, trail me, try to nail me there. But they haven't got a prayer.
They call him Captain Apache.
They call him Captain Apache, among other things.
You're one dumb Indian.
Ain't you off the reservation, red ass?
Everyone tries, but no one stops this redskin in cavalry blue. He takes them on one at a time. Or two at a time. Even four at a time. Any number will do.
Open the door.
They'll shoot me.
Open it.
Hi, it's only me. The only reason I came out west was to study the Indians. Savages fascinate me.
How? Why do you always insult people who might kill you?
I like to see a man enjoy his work.
Something's going to happen tonight.
What?
You're going to get killed.
Here come the losers. Killers by instinct, mercenaries by profession.
Chet Davis is in one of these three huts. We don't know which one. There's two small trails leading into here. That's why you need the bikes. Speed's all you got going for you.
The bread, man.
I'm a full-blooded American boy, Captain. Just love me.
The losers.
That's a genuine gook flattener. Man, you just roll over them, flatten them out, dry them, sail them off.
The losers.
One moment, please. Ladies and gentlemen, will everyone please check to see if you have your wallet? Oh, you do? Good. Now we're going to show you how easy it is to lose it. If you only have eyes for her. You've got Harry in your pocket. If you only want to lend a helping hand.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Are you sure you're okay?
Harry's got your cash. And if you think your pockets can't be picked, wait till you meet Harry. Harry in your pocket. He's not just any pickpocket. He's the world's greatest cannon, the brains behind a strictly class operation. Meet Casey, the steerer. Spots the victims for Harry. Sandy, the stall. She'll catch your attention just long enough for Harry to do his job. Ray, learning the business. Strictly small time until he met Harry.
You get yourself a coat and tie. Cut some of that hair off.
Why? It's not really that long.
It is for a thief.
Yes, they're the best in the business. And business is picking up. And up. And if you still think your pockets can't be picked, wait till Harry and the gang go to work on you. Harry in your pocket. And his, and his, and his, and maybe yours. Check your wallet again. Harry's been seen in the neighborhood.
They wanted love. He gave them terror and death. Sweet kill. What were the mysterious urges that drove this man to answer the longing for warm flesh with the brutal thrust of cold steel? The New York Daily Mirror says, Sweet Kill is a horrifying suspense hit. If Sweet Kill doesn't make you scream, nothing will. Sweet Kill, starring Tab Hunter, in a new kind of role that moves him into the front rank of screen artists. Sweet Kill, rated R. Not recommended for the weak of heart.
Half beast, all monster, the Twilight People. Matt Farrell, soldier of fortune, plucked from the depths of the sea. plunged into a nightmare of supernatural science.
You are to participate in the single most important scientific event in the history of life on this planet.
We can do it here.
And I don't even get a formal invitation.
Would you mind lying down, please?
From the cave of cruelty they came. Test tube terrors evolved from evil. From the fortress of fear they fled. A herd of howling horrors thundering through the jungle. A savage stampede hell-bent on blood. Human desire, animal lust. Fanged phenomenon. Screaming demons screeching through the skies. Starring John Ashley, Pat Waddell, and a cast of creatures. Out of the shadows, onto your throat. The Twilight People.
Dracula's castle. It's a fascinating place to visit. But you couldn't live here. Not for very long, anyway.
Let me go!
This is the master bedroom. Certain people find the old place positively captivating.
What are you going to do to me?
Right now, I'm going to take a sample of your blood.
Blood of Dracula's castle, for the most charming vampires you'll ever meet.
Delicious. I've never had it before. It's new, a type 00 positive. Oh, by the way, George, we have arranged for Johnny's release.
And we shall be supplied with new vintages all the time.
Johnny's their ward. He's not a bad sort either, if you like fiends. And we mustn't forget Mango. He'll relieve the tedium if you get bored. Blood of Dracula's castle. A picture that will delight anyone who finds a certain satisfaction in horror and lunacy. Drop in some night. Meet the members of the household. You may even see the last of a vanishing breed.
Heard dust.
See Blood of Dracula's Castle, in color, a Crown International release.
They're giving the cops in L.A. a tough time, man. I'll tell you.
10 $1,000 bills!
Tell them to hold on to them. I want him.
4 motorcycle riders assigned to kill. Run, Angel, run!
Waste him.
He squealed on his gang and the word was out. Waste him. Run, Angel, run! More action. More thrills and more action than you've ever seen before. Run, Angel, run! In color.
like choppers, honey?
Boot Hill is where death comes quick. Boot Hill is where death comes hard. Boot Hill is where death comes often. Because in Boot Hill, death comes in two colors. Terence Hill is the man with no name, and Woody Strode as the gunfighter are the colors of death in Boot Hill.
I don't like to have to thank somebody too many times.
You're not the one I'm looking for. But you'll make good bait for my trap. That's the only reason for me to try to keep you alive.
Boot Hill, filled with the violence of the West. Victor Buono as Honey. He owned the town.
Noise or not, take as many men as you need and do whatever you want. But at tomorrow's meeting, I don't want to hear anything more about those people.
Lionel Stander as Mummy saves his friends and buries his enemies.
I'll take that bullet out of him, all right. I'll cure him. I'll make him well. And then I'll run out, borrow a gun, to shoot him in a place it'll take.
Eduardo Cianelli as the commissioner. He wrote his own laws.
You see now, Judge, we...
Don't call me Judge, sir.
No, Your Honor.
And not even Your Honor.
Bud Spencer as Hutch, killed for a town that didn't care.
Boo! You see that? Look at the mess we got ourselves in. I told you we were wasting time with this bunch. Not even an earthquake will get them moving.
There's one other thing to do before day comes.
What?
Don't you realize if they don't listen to me, they'll all end up 6 feet under? And so will their wives and their children. Because after Finch takes care of those 4 idiots, he won't spare anyone.
This is Boot Hill, where nobody died of natural causes. Boot Hill, a Film Ventures International release, filmed in Technicolor and Techniscope.
Truly believed he was the greatest actor of his time. So when these 8 professional critics laughed at his...
Sorry to have missed the meeting, but my heart is with you.
Can't believe it. His head cut off. They died dramatically. They died spectacularly. They died terribly. They died grotesquely. They died horribly. Their deaths were so bizarre, so unusual, it was almost as if Edward Lionheart had come back from the grave to create them. But of course, Edward Lionheart was dead. So that was impossible.
Oh, impossible.
Or was it?
Good day, Mr. Devlin.
Come, fire!
consume this happy world, and in its ashes, let my memory lie.
There is a seat reserved for you in the theater of blood. But warning, Vincent Price truly believes this is the most shocking and terrifying performance of his career. For your own safety, you'd better like it. Theater of Blood.
It's the night of the senior prom. The Bates High School gym is alive with excitement. Everybody is there, even Carrie White, the girl no one likes.
We're all sorry about this incident, Cassie.
It's Carrie!
And everyone makes fun of. The girl who lives in that creepy house with her crazy mother.
Help the sinning woman see the sin of her days and ways. Show her that if she had remained sinless, the curse of blood would never have come on her.
The girl with the strange power.
If I concentrate hard enough, I can move things.
But tonight, no one will laugh at Carrie.
If you don't have a date to the prom next Friday, would you like to go with me?
She's with the best-looking boy in the senior class.
He's trying to trick me again.
She'll be voted queen of the prom.
You know, I can make sure that you don't hurt Carrie White anymore.
For Carrie, it will be a dream come true. For everyone else, it will be a nightmare. Carrie. A new film by Brian De Palma. Based on the chilling bestseller. Starring Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, and introducing John Travolta in his first motion picture role. If you have a taste for terror, you have a date with Carrie.
Second call, 404 Hamilton, 417. 195. Alfano, 448.
De Niro. In Bang the Drum Slowly, the critics called him talent. After Mean Streets, they said he was a genius. For his performance in The Godfather Part 2, they gave him the Academy Award.
Come on, man. Just get me out of here, all right?
Now, Robert De Niro creates a terrifying portrait of life on the edge of madness.
Tabby, just forget about this. It's nothing.
Taxi Driver, a film by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, people do anything in front of a taxi driver. I mean, anything. People too cheap to rent a hotel room.
Oh, driver, hurry up, will you?
People want to embarrass you. It's like you're not even there. It's like, you know, like a taxi driver doesn't even exist. This city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum.
I think I know what you mean, Travis. But it's not going to be easy.
Them guys get to be a Secret Service man. What? I was just curious, because I thought maybe I'd make a good one. Hey, what kind of guns do you guys carry? 38s, 45s, 357 Magnums, something bigger maybe? Hi. I'd like to volunteer.
Why?
Why? Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
The taxi driver is looking for a target. Getting ready. Getting organized. Preparing himself for the only moment in his life that will ever mean anything.
much for everything?
$350 for the Magnum, $250 for the 38, $1.25 for the 25, $150 for the 380.
That taxi driver's been staring at us.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Oh, yeah?
You will never see a more chilling performance than this. Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. Jodie Foster, Albert Brooks, Harvey Keitel, Leonard Harris, Peter Boyle, Sybil Shepherd. Taxi Driver.
From the glamour capitals of Europe comes the exciting drama of the men and the women who live the passionate adventure of Grand Prix racing. James Garner, Eva Marie Saint, Yves Montand, Brian Bedford and Jessica Walter, dramatic new stars Antonio Sabato and Francoise Hardy, Toshiro Mifune, and the world's champion Formula One drivers. Now, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, director John Frankenheimer, and Cinerama take you out of the grandstand and hurl you into the most exciting experience of your life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grand Prix.
Emergency. Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon, Batman and I will be catapulting right out of your TV sets and onto your theater screens.
That's right, Robin. Our first full-length motion picture feature in color opens a whole new world of thrills. The big screen gives us more space on land, sea, and in the air to challenge the most cataclysmic collection of super criminals ever. Their minimum objective must be the entire world.
And here are the dastardly villains. The Catwoman.
Oh, you're going to see the perfect crime when I get Batman in my claws.
The Joker. Have you heard this one? It'll kill you, Batman. The Penguin.
There are two eggs this wily bird is going to scramble. Batman and Robin.
The Riddler.
Question. Who's going to make the feathers fly and knock Batman and Robin out of the sky?
See, the new weapons in the Bat Arsenal combat the forces of evil. The Batcopter. The exploding, man-eating shark.
Holy sardine!
The relentless Megaton Magnet. The unholy Quartet's secret submarine.
Fire one! Fire one!
The Batboat in action. The deadly disintegrator. The attack on the Batcave.
Holy hallucination!
You'll blast through the skies on these mad, manned missiles.
And you'll be with me, Robin, at the Bat Scanner, eavesdropping on Batman's romance. And you'll shudder at the death-dealing Polaris missiles.
Brace yourself, Robin. This could be the end.
And that's just a sample of the exciting exploits ahead in our first feature motion picture.
Holy memoranda, folks. Make a note not to miss it.
Good thinking, Robin.
Beach blanket, bingo. Beach blanket, bingo. That's the name of the, that's the name of the, that's the name of the game. Bingo! Well, I think, you think, why think? Let's get together now. You know I love you.
You asked me if I ever longed for him since we said goodbye. Sure, I get sad, but it's not too bad. It only hurts when I cry. It only hurts when I
You really are one.
I told you I was.
I've never known a girl with a temper.
I want to tell you about a friend of mine. I love him so he drives me out of my mind. He's my fly boy.
Now, Bonnie, listen,
You listen. Here we are, all alone, way up high. Just the two of us. You don't get all your kicks from surfing, do you?
Hey, you're doing all right.
Yeah, so are you.
You mean? Oh, lay off, will ya? Edie, I love you.
Don't you, I love you, me.
A beach blanket, bingo. That's the name of the game. Beach blanket, bingo. Beach blanket, bingo. Beach blanket, bingo. Bingo!
I, Joel Delaney, will conjure up your light.
Who is in possession of Joel Delaney?
There's a whole supernatural city around us here. Spiritist churches, espiritismo seances, summoning the dead, bookeria, witchcraft.
We know all about Joel Delaney.
Joel, answer me. Are you there? Joel? You know how Joel is when his dark side showed.
Tell me what happened.
You tried to attack a man, Joel.
Believe me,
sudden, here we have a case just like 3 others we had last summer. Where is Mr. Delaney? Where is he, Mrs. Benson?
It's just possible that the people in my world can't get into your world, that no one will talk to them.
But are you willing to accept and believe what you're told? Are you going to listen?
Who is in possession of Joel Delaney?
But you have to believe. I feel that you don't believe. And you have to believe.
Are you trying to tell me that my brother is so weak and so vulnerable that he can be invaded from the outside by a maniac who is dead?
I got you!
You must believe the possession of Joel Delaney.
Of all the heroes, renegades, and dirty low-down thieves the West has produced, none can compare with... Fate brought them together.
You're going to witness a classical squashing of the head! Church!
Greed made them inseparable.
Don't take your eyes off the sweet.
If you're nervous because you want to join us, then be my guest.
And violence made them companeros.
Give me one single case where violence is absolutely necessary. Yours.
No violence! No violence! How did you escape from there?
It was Marcia. She saved me from a nail that pinned my flesh to the tree.
How?
She ate off my hand.
Companeros, so unmatched and yet they're matchless. The Companeros blow everything, including your mind. Come face to face with your fears. Come face to face with tales that witness madness.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. I love that one.
You've tried everything you know how to keep them to yourself, but you still haven't made it, have you? You're threatened by a tiger.
Come face to face with terror beyond your wildest nightmares. Enter an asylum from which you may never escape. Leave all your sanity behind. It can't help you now.
Mamalu.
Albert!
Quick, somebody get the fire brigade. Can destroy it. I will destroy it. And you.
Now do you believe it? Thank God you've seen it. It has to be seen to be believed.
Tales that witness madness.
Timmy!
It's enough to drive you out of your mind into your grave.
The Britannic, one of the last great ocean liners. On board, 1,200 passengers, planning to have the time of their lives. Until Juggernaut.
My name is Juggernaut. I have placed 7 bombs aboard the Britannic. Unless you pay me $1 million by dawn tomorrow, your ship will be destroyed.
Juggernaut. The greatest sea adventure of all time has just begun. In 22 hours, 1,200 people will die, unless one man can save them. His name is Tony Fallon.
It's my ship now, Captain. At least until dawn tomorrow.
His job is a tightrope between life and death.
Oh, you're a good man, Juggernaut. But so am I.
All passengers stand by lifeboats.
Cutting now.
Richard Harris, Omar Sharif, David Hemmings, Anthony Hopkins, Shirley Knight, Clifton James, Roy Kinnear. Juggernaut, the greatest sea adventure of all time, has just begun.
M1 to CK. Docking maneuver completed. Link-up accomplished successfully. Starting rocket motors to continue flight. Over and out. Next step, Mars. 35 million miles away.
Mission Mars. 3 astronauts on a mission to the forbidden reaches of the Red Planet, defying the elements, inviting death and disaster. Darren McGavin, who gambled his life on a fantastic mission to a world no other living man had ever seen.
Oh, darling, I'm so scared.
Nick Adams, who shared the incredible odyssey, living an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. Mission Mars.
What the hell is that?
They met their destiny on a planet that time forgot. An adventure that smashes the barriers of man's imagination.
Watch out, the ball is opening!
Help me! Mission Mars.
He leaves his mark everywhere. In the lowest dives, down the darkest alleyways, on street corners.
Now listen, the girls still get wound up and nervous, don't they? Okay, you give them a few powders for their nerves, even if you have to give it to them free the first few times.
He peddles his poison even along the big town's Gold Coast. His front, a luxurious penthouse apartment.
What you need is a jolt.
No,
Then why did you come here?
because I thought that...
Huh?
All right. I did it.
The pusher doesn't miss a trick. And his is the deadliest one of all. The big fix. Once you're in it, there's no way out. He calls the shots, and you pay the pusher. The pusher's greed stops at nothing. Like some predatory figure of evil, destroying every obstacle in his path, defiling every woman he touches.
You have only one life to live, or do you?
Marcia, I didn't mean what I said back there.
That voice must belong to the man that I was.
I didn't know what I was saying.
I must be the man playing tennis in those dreams, driving that car, swimming in that lake.
Now you're telling me you've been reincarnated.
Right.
Take it from me. When you're dead, you're dead.
Suppose you knew who you had been in a previous life.
What is this, some kind of a joke or something? You've signed the name of the deceased, Jeffrey Curtis.
Where you had lived.
Mrs. Curtis, the old lady who lives here. She's been away for years.
Whom you had loved.
That was my husband, Jeff. He died a long time ago.
I know.
How you had died.
No, Marcia! No!
What then? The reincarnation of Peter Proud. The best-selling novel is now an electrifying motion picture.
Who are you, Peter Proud?
If I tried to explain, you'd probably think I was insane.
But you are a one-man revelation.
Of all the people in the world, Sam, why me?
The reincarnation of Peter Proud. The story of a man's obsessive search for a prior existence.
I know I've been here before.
Jeff, she thinks you're her son.
The reincarnation of Peter Proud, starring Michael Saracen and Jennifer O'Neill.
Who are you, Peter Proud?
Will give you second thoughts about a second life.
Because I was there.
Marcia, no.
Because I was there.
There have been disaster movies about fiery infernos, airports, luxury liners, earthquakes, and lighter-than-air craft. And now, the Big Bus. Paramount Pictures presents the first disaster movie where everyone dies laughing. It's the world's first atomic-powered, non-stop, got-to-be-seen-to-be-believed way to travel from New York to Denver. Why Denver? Why not? But the one thing that makes the Big Bus the comedy event of the year is the passenger list. And the crew.
Well, I don't care what anybody says. I did not eat 110 passengers.
You yourself said you ate a foot!
You eat one lousy foot, they call you a cannibal.
Before we get started, Dan, there's something I gotta tell you. I got something wacky in my middle ear. I can't keep off the shoulders.
I gotta get my confidence back. If I can just drive down...
Tell me, Father, why don't we worship a steam engine? Because we can see a steam engine.
No, I don't buy that.
But we can also see God.
Not as good as a steam engine. I forgot to make a wish.
If there should be a radiation leak, God forbid.
We can't live without each other. We never should have gotten a divorce.
How long you divorced?
6 hours.
Give it a chance!
I was the only one who had the courage to put an IUD in a rabbit. I've only got 6 months to live.
Oh, stop wasting time. Hop in.
There is nothing quite like a nice, leisurely cross-country ride.
Welcome aboard to the Big Bus.
Especially when it's on the Big Bus.
Everyone's asking, what is a squeeze play? Let me make it simple for you. We have a man on first base, one on third. We have a second baseman here. The pitcher's here. Now, wait a minute. Just a moment. Let's start.
Boom, 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 ram-a-lam. Ding dong, ram-a-lam. Ding ding dong. Boom, boom, boom.
What happens when a guy takes his best gal out for a date after his big win on the softball field?
You're gonna play softball. You're gonna be captain. You're gonna leave me alone in the house just like others. Well, let me tell you something. I hate softball.
What happens when a suave young mattress worker meets a sweet southern belle and takes her on a ride to love? What happens when the town's #1 stud prepares for the biggest conquest of his career? What happens? Squeeze Play, the movie that everyone's calling the funniest film since Animal House and Meatball.
Believe me, I've tried everything. 2 mints in 1, cling-free fabric softener, even a disposable douche. When it comes to their softball, nothing works.
Look, what if a woman made the factory team? Made the Beavers!
I just like to play with you. Don't you like playing with me?
Look, will you face it once and for all, softball is a man's game.
So the girls decided to take matters in their own hands.
You forgot your kids were alive!
Baptized the freedom through the air. You can keep us down for just so long, and then we'll realize that after years of paying dues, you don't have to compromise. And it doesn't take intelligence to see through life.
Don't miss the fun when the Springtown Beaverettes get into shape to play the world's #1 sport.
Keep on turning and new mornings come.
Squeeze Play, the World Series of Laughs. It's about courage.
Hey, has anyone seen my jock? Hey, I had to play the whole game without it. God, my gonads are gone.
Wisdom.
Now your tits do the talking, sis.
Personal crisis.
Damn it.
Sophistication.
Wow.
Romance.
Next time, keep your damn hands in your pants.
But most of all, good, clean sportsmanship. It's a story bigger than life itself, but personal and intimate enough to touch each of us.
Keep your dirty mouth off my husband's balls!
So come on in. Squeeze Play has something for everybody. So don't be left behind.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do what the whole country is doing. Get a date, get a hit, and go see Squeeze Play. Pick the winner. Have a ball. Don't miss Squeeze Play. Coming soon. See it with someone you love.
Samantha, I love you.
Or see it with someone you want to love.
Oh, Fred.
A real woman!
Squeeze Play. It's the World Series of Laughs. The New York Daily News calls Squeeze Play a saucy, spicy, rollicking comedy. Softball Power magazine says Squeeze Play is 7 innings of Animal House and Meatballs in the wildest softball game of the year.
Rated R.
Squeeze Play.
There are knights in our own time. People who are ready to risk everything, try anything, anywhere, so long as it's on wheels, in the dirt. Or mud, like these old boys down in Florida. Their outrageous machines are called swamp buggies. Their drivers are deeply involved. Consider these crazies in Utah. They've been trying to get to the top of this ski slope for 3 years. Nobody's made it yet. What propels these warriors? What are they searching for? Take these farmers in Indiana. They see nothing unusual about playing tug-of-war with tractors. Young ladies hit the dirt in a powder puff derby at California's Indian Dunes. Watch a 98-pound girl wrestle a 170-pound bike to the ground. And how about those who head up Colorado's snaky Pikes Peak climb? One false move may be the last. Why do they do it? They're all chasing that special feeling they get when suddenly they break free. Rugged, daring, adventurers of every kind. They all get together in an outrageous film called
Dirt.
Dirt, a down-to-earth name for one way-out movie. Dirt takes you stomach first into the wild, funny, and often dangerous world of racing without concrete. It's a world of dirt stretching all across the United States, into Mexico's grueling Baja Desert run. And everywhere you meet the best people. And the professionals are here. Legendary names like Parnelli Jones. Dirt. As unpredictable as off-road racing itself. Join these outrageous warriors in their highs of winning and lows of almost winning. Share their world, their exuberant, awesome quest to finally break free. Dirt. Go for it.
When you feel like you're falling apart and life is turning gray, come to a faraway spot that you know will fulfill all your dreams. It's a state and a state of mind, somewhere between fantasy and reality. It's a great new movie called California Dreaming.
Get ready. Come on.
He's a wimp. He's got a dumb haircut. He's not tan. He wears stupid clothes. He's icky.
Hi.
California Dreaming.
I can't do it. I'm just not from here.
Learn to play volleyball. Anything can happen. The more women you touch, the better your fingers get. The more sensitive your fingers are, the better you play volleyball. The better you play volleyball, the more women you get to touch.
If you'll just let me get her bra, I'll never ask you for anything else ever again in my whole life.
He went west in search of a dream called California. He became a part of it, and so will you. California Dreaming. Original soundtrack on Casablanca Records and Tapes.
These are the rich, the internationally rich. They deal in death. They live high. A great way to live, but a bad way to die. They've got to be stopped. They've got to be hit. Billy D. Williams is Nick Allen. He hates heroin, and what he hates, he hits.
See, officer, I ain't got nothing. I'm clean, man.
You want to bust pushers? That's not exactly what I have in mind. Well, what did you have in mind, Nick? Go right to the source.
He'll track his target across 2 continents to stop the deadliest flow of traffic in the world. And he'll stop anyone who tries to stop him. His team are 7 names in a top-secret file. They come from all walks of life, and they're experts in all kinds of death. A hooker from Vassar.
Uncle Sam wants you again.
Do I have a choice?
A shooter from Vietnam.
According to your father, you're quite remarkable with a rifle. And you don't mind killing. Look, for goodness sake, man, I'm a cop on a 30-day leave.
A tough cop. and a cloak and dagger couple.
I want to hire you to do a job that you both used to specialize in.
An ace mechanic with a motive for murder.
Your wife was murdered by a junkie. Uncle Sam wants to give you an opportunity to get even.
1 week to sharpen their skills.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fire! Gotta go faster than that. 4 seconds. Give me 2 more seconds.
Damn near killed. Ida.
Make it 6, Dan. What's the problem?
All right, you got 6. No big deal. You'll be dead.
Get off my back.
You all did fantastic. It was beautiful, but listen, you gotta pick it up another 10 seconds.
Okay, I can't do it like this. I can't do it. I'm never gonna get it.
You do what I tell you to do. Nobody's gonna get hurt.
The training is over. The target is set. The team is ready.
Right on, brother.
7 seasoned veterans of secret wars. 7 for hire. 7 for hit.
This is the common cheerleader, an American phenomenon. Her breasts are usually full. Her waist basically narrow. Her thighs incredibly creamy. Her lips are moist and often occupied. Statistics show that the more active the cheerleader, the more successful the team.
Well, has your sex life improved any since you made the team?
Yes, Captain?
I'd like to get all the cheerleaders out of last period every day.
Every day?
We have to get together for a little warm-up.
When is it my turn? When is it my turn? Hey, oh, wow.
It's fair to assume that if 3 cheerleaders can lead a team to 6 victories, imagine what 6 cheerleaders can do.
Mom, Dad, I made the team!
Come huddle with the cheerleaders. They will do anything to make their team win.
Love me right. If you wanna keep me, hold me tight. Keep your fingers quiet on my soul. Hold me close and show me all you know.
Of madness and more of sin and horror, the soul of the plot. Now open your eyes.
Three murders in the Rue Morgue, Mr. Jarreau. All 3 victims mutilated with vitro. I would say the pattern is established.
Now Edgar Allan Poe's masterpiece, Murders in the Rue Morgue, inspires a totally new motion picture experience, a new dimension in horror, a terrifying trauma where blood-chilling dreams come true.
is dead. Murrow was buried, but he was buried alive.
Oh, that's impossible. He committed suicide. We all saw him.
Yes, but the dead can walk. Murrow was completely insane.
He's the one who killed your mother.
Must a man die twice for his crimes, Cesar?
He's mad. Beneath the mask of the beast is the evil power which terrorizes a city. The nightmare of horror which begins with the murders in the Rue Morgue.
Elvis and Nancy are a sensation. Together, they're a winning combination on the Speedway. He's a high-flying stock car jockey with a room full of trophies.
I like to live dangerously.
Honey, I'm going to leave the driving to you.
Elvis has a one-track mind and a winning streak that couldn't be broken until he found a gorgeous, groovy government agent in his slipstream.
Don't good night and goodbye me, Miss Internal Revenue Service.
Get your hands off
You gotta
me.
listen to me first.
When they get together, something's gotta give. And give.
You're argumentative, mulish.
And give.
You're wild, extravagant, and unreliable.
Until...
Just one kiss could tell us who we are. I'm the only one here in line. All you gotta do is just
You know I've got to worry till you bring your groovy self on home to me.
come on and sing, sing, sing. There ain't nothing like a song. Hey, little girl, you're about the wildest thing I've ever seen.
When I'm with you, baby, I'm a loving machine.
Presley and Sinatra have the track to themselves in the racing, rocking throbs and thrills of Speedway.
Come on and sing, 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 sing. There ain't nothing like a song.
There's no one I want there but you in my little beach shack.
In my beach shack, baby, we'll be alone.
I'll make you feel at home
In my little beach shack.
Who cares about tomorrow? I need your love tonight. And baby, if you're evil, baby, hold me tight.
Hey, you're all wet.
If you're not out of here in about 3 seconds, I'm gonna put you over my knee.
But I'm only wearing a...
That's good, because you're gonna feel it.
I'm going to marry you. Remember, Mike, I always get what I want.
I can do better than that. She's not going to get you, Mike. I am.
You were wonderful, Mike.
May I have one?
Give him one.
Certainly.
Never saw Park smooth like that before. To flag you down, that's a goal. Scoot before you lose control. Spin out, spin out. Let me hear you spin out.
Yes, that's Mondo Daytona, or How to Swing on Your Spring Vacation. Filmed in swinging Daytona Beach, Florida, while 100,000 college students lived it up in the sun. You may see yourself or someone you know.
Well, it's time for an orgy. Besides that, it's had good weather, lots of fun.
It's got girls, girls, and more girls.
Down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks. Double shot of my baby love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Double shot of my baby.
What kind of food?
There's plenty of action in the daytime that was never taught at school. Man, at night it goes and goes. It's all in Mondo Daytona and plenty more. Don't miss it.
The Adventurers is here. Harold Robbins' sensational bestseller. Now the screen's most incredible entertainment. The Adventurers is here. All of it. All of them. Dax, Sue-Ann, Fat Cat, Amparo, the beautiful people, the violent people. These are the Adventurers. Searching for passion. Reaching for power.
I who made this country great. They envy me my position in history.
I hate you, Daxanos. Do you know that? I've got a present for you. I'm the richest girl in the world. I don't find people. They find me.
500,000 and 5,000 a month is our last offer.
It looks so bad for the heir to one of the largest fortunes in the world to be a bastard.
I beg your pardon.
You two haven't met. Daxanos, my husband.
Is it true you've made love to every woman in this room?
Not yet.
When you were a child, you killed 7 men with that gun. Like it or not, Dax, you are involved.
Nothing has been left out of the Adventurers. South America, New York, Paris, Venice, Rome, the Riviera, the glamorous playgrounds, the explosive battlegrounds, This is the world of the adventurers.
I trusted you. I would have done anything for you!
Someday I shall kill you for this!
I'd like to know what it is you really care about. You don't make love to girls. You make love at them.
Dax does not feel things like other men.
Nothing has been left out of the adventurers. Left out of the adventurers.
Monty Walsh, cowboy, born in 1843, died when he had to. Don't ask if he was real, because he was as real as the West.
Word from Consolidated.
I ain't interested. I'm afraid you'll have to be. They've given up on the /Y. For the time being, they want to fence in all their land. That's all.
That's going to be a lot of fence.
Look, Monty. Do you have any idea how many cowhands there were in this country 10, 15 years ago? Well, there's a hell of a lot fewer now, and pretty soon there won't be hardly any.
Oh, come on, Chet. Things ain't that bad.
Yeah, they are, Monty. Oh, you can ride from Texas way up into Canada and back again. That's fine. But ain't nobody gonna pay you for doing it.
Chet got married.
Did you ride 40 miles to tell me that?
How come we never got married?
You never asked me.
I never thought of it. The way things are going, a cowboy doesn't make enough money to live right, let alone get married. I don't know what else I could do.
Yes, sir, Mr. Walsh. Matter of fact, I've heard a lot about you. Not all of it bad, either. How would you like to be Texas Jack Butler, star cowboy, bronco buster, and all-around wild man of the West?
Monty Walsh will do.
We couldn't get work. A lot of good boys can't get work.
If I was starving, I couldn't rustle.
Well, you ain't. You're getting your 3 squares every day. It ain't like we was rustling from anybody we know.
Makes no difference. They belong to /Y.
/Y? Stop blatting about something that ain't anymore. The kind of life you're talking about is dead. Snow buried it last winter.
It ain't dead. As long as there's one cowboy taking care of one cow, it ain't dead!
Dumb egg-sucking.
Nobody gets to be a cowboy forever.
There's gonna be a place for us, a place where we belong, to stand outside just looking in has got to be
Won. What do you mean you won? You did not.
There are no secrets between father and son,
Come on, Dad. You saw it.
except one.
You have a talent that would shock the hell out of people. But it's a talent that also can be put to good use.
For lovers of the shocking, the suspenseful, and the terrifying comes a new classic, The Fury.
Read my mind. Look, I don't know anything about reading minds, all right?
The Fury, an experience in terror and suspense.
took my son away from me. They needed him, so they just took him.
What the hell have you done to that boy? Oh, he's being treated like a prince. He is. He's royalty. Unique. Chinese don't have one. Soviets don't have one. In all the world, there's no one quite like Robin Sansa. Unless it's this girl.
Who's Robin Sansa? He's a boy your age. With powers like yours.
Powers that build. And build. Until they become the Fury.
I want Gillian Belliver at the PSI facility tomorrow.
It's a frightening power these people have. They can make anybody disappear anytime.
She's a fake. I'm sending her home. I don't have time to waste on people. Don't do that to me, Doctor. Don't ever try lying to me.
Gillian? Where's Robin now, Gillian?
What's the matter, Robin?
You know what's the matter.
Stop, Gillian!
That girl's taking my place after you poisoned me!
The Fury is the power that holds the key to all power.
Peter, I was lying before. Robin's not okay. He needs us now.
For lovers of the shocking,
Robin?
the suspenseful,
Please answer me.
and the terrifying, comes a new classic. 20th Century Fox presents a Frank Yablon's presentation.
Don't you recognize your old man?
The Fury. The Fury, a Brian De Palma film. An experience in terror and suspense.